It's pumpkin time. Okay, so good morning. Out in the garden today, and we're going to talk a little bit about pumpkins, and problems that we're having. That we definitely probably could have done something about, but we didn't. So shame on us, and we're probably going to have to deal with the results. Besides like the mold you see on the leaves, which we could have sprayed with some non-chemical to help that get rid of that, we have other issues. We had some really good pumpkins starting to grow. We still do. We got some new growth here. I hand fertilized these too. Everything's going good all the way up into here. Start getting some mold or mildew on the leaves. But oh wait, do we got is that a bee? Got a bee in there? Yeah, we do. Cool. You see that right there? Got the virus. It's dead. It's dying. And it's not, chances of it producing anything viable after this is pretty much nil. Might have to pull off what we can and use it, try and get it to ripen up, but this stuff should still be good. This plant is still alive. Roots are looking still good, but over here you can tell we got an issue. And I believe it is that virus, because what I can also see, so we didn't have any, first off, we didn't have any pumpkins that were far along on this vine here, but we did have ones that were starting that I immediately knew when this vine started to die. And once it does, if it gets that virus, there's absolutely nothing you can do about it that I know of. Yeah, there's not. Let's just stop there. There's not. It's not your fault. Well, I mean, it is your fault a little bit for not taking care of it, but here's what I can show you. That right there. That's done. It started and it died off. Along with, I think there's one more, but I think I took it off the other day. But as you can see, everything looks healthy. And this is still growing, and you have a pumpkin bud, whatever you want to call it, right here. I don't think that's going to make it because of what's going on all the way back at the stem. So eventually this is just going to start working its way all the way down, and we'll end up having to throw that away. But this one looks good, and it's starting to turn. So what I did was, you don't want to keep the pumpkins directly on the ground, so I took some, you can take an egg crate, you can take hay, you can take a rock, you can take anything you want. I wouldn't use anything too hard, but took a bunch of grass clippings and boosted it up off the ground to keep it dry. And I'll turn it just a little bit so it doesn't get a flat spot on it, but this should be good. I think this is just going to be a small guy. Still getting some growth here. Gets bigger every day. Now it's starting to turn, so I think it's going to stop growing, and we're starting to get that orange to it. Now, if this plant got infected and it did begin to die, I could clip this off, take this pumpkin home, leave it out in the sun, and it would eventually turn completely orange. So let's take a look at what we have over here for, oh, by the way, adding more stuff to our compost pit. I'm going to bury that too as well today. What did happen was I let some of my pickles sit too long. See how yellow they got? And I'll show you. Don't let this happen. Don't let these leave your pickles on the vine. This actually wasn't left on the vine, but it just, we waited too long to pickle it. Oh wait, this one doesn't look too bad. Why did we throw this one away? Oh man, I'm keeping, that one's a good one. Nothing wrong with that. Egg. Yeah, the other ones, like, just start getting really squishy, and the insides will just start being nasty. So compost pile, we'll bury it again. So like I said last time about composting, I I definitely am going to use a box next year because the animals come by and they dig everything up after I bury it, which defeats the whole purpose of me burying it, so they can decompose. The heat can turn it back into the soil can, you know, get nice and black, and nutrients can be pulled out of it, and the worms and grubs and stuff can do their job. Can't do that if none of this stuff is in there. It'll just stay dirt. But anyway, over to our pumpkins in the back. How are our bees doing today? It's a little cold this morning. It's about 72, I think it is right now. So it's a chillier morning. I'm gonna take a look at these pumpkins. All right, look at that. We got two good ones here. Looks beautiful. I put some hay underneath. There's some grass clippings on there to keep it up off the ground. Same with this one. It's a really nice pumpkin. But, again, look what happened. This is the main root, and it's dying. Chances are we're going to have to pull this pumpkin off, or these pumpkins off, because they're all from the same vine. And we're not going to get any more growth out here. Do better next year. Pay attention. You know, make sure that this doesn't happen again. You live and learn, man. That's all I can really say about it. We let this happen, and that's definitely not the way we want to grow our vegetables in our garden. But other than that, oh wait, what do we got going on here? Yeah, got a little pepper growing on there. That's cool. Our Brussels sprouts. Look at that, it's so cool. Look at these little buds. Starting to come in real nice. They're gonna start balling up. I'm not a big Brussels sprout fan, but I will fry them up and maybe a little balsamic vinegar or something. Have the wife cook them up, and they will be awesome. Celery, not doing too good. All of our leaf stuff, and it's done. I should pull those out. And then we've got our tomatoes, which I keep grooming. And as you can see, man, we've had quite a bit of an explosion of tomatoes being ready to be picked, which I may do a video on later. But the one I really want to touch on that I'm having problems with are San Marzanos. When are they ripe? When can you tell that they're ripe? So hopefully in the future I'm going to do a video on that. But our Sweet 100s, amazing. Pear tomatoes, amazing. Our early girls are starting to turn. Everything's starting to look really good. Hops didn't make it. They're not going to probably produce anything on the ends. I'll probably have to dig them up or just leave them there. Hopefully that when we till the soil, or they till the soil, we still have them back. Beans, there's a ton of beans over there to be picked that I'm going to pick. We're going to pickle them. All of our cucumbers are pretty much done. I think we've got maybe a few more, but that's going to be it, man. Yeah, see? Last couple ones down there. I'm going to pick those off today. What I'm going to start doing too is I'm going to do another video on just like pulling up your stuff, like get rid of it. If it has something wrong with it, don't compost it, just toss it. So I'm going to thin the garden out a little bit, probably in the next week or two. Pull up all the plants that are not producing any longer, get rid of them, and it'll look a little different. This whole aisle will probably look a little different when we're done with that. But thank you very much, guys. You guys have a great day, and we will see you next time. Oh, wait, hold on. Look at this English cucumber. Oh, it's a fat, curly one right there. Look at that. I'm going to pull that one off. Those are the best. Those still need to grow. Got to get those tomatoes up off the ground. I mean, there's just a lot of work to do in here daily. Everybody thinks I just come out here and hang out. Nope. Always doing work over here. There's always something to be done. Going to pull these up and out. They're done producing. I think I'm getting like one or two more zucchinis off of one of the plants down there. Yellow squash is done. All these things. I'm just going to start focusing all my energy on these tomatoes because it's going to take a ton of work to get them all out of here. I hope everybody at work enjoys them too as well. So, all right. Thank you very much, guys. Have a good day.